Both locations a little bit cooler today. We were in the 80s pretty much across the board. And something that we're dealing with, our hazard this time of year, is going to be fog. We've talked a lot about that lately. A lot of people have been asking about winter conditions as well. Are we done with the freeze? It's still a little too early to say for sure, but I was looking at some of the long-range data, and there's not a freeze in sight. The latest we've ever had freezing temperatures is March 31st. Our winter season tends to come to an end in the middle of March. But fog is something we're dealing with now, especially sea fog, also windy conditions, especially on the coastline. Those are our main hazards this time of year. We start to see coastal flooding coming more so into play as we head into April and May. And so, yeah, something else to look forward to. Severe weather, hopefully bringing us some rain. But right now it looks like there's a better shot of the rain staying to our north as we look ahead to next week. Let's talk fog, though. Sea fog in play. We have a dense fog advisory across the coastal bend for the most part. That is going to be in effect until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Coastal locations, that marine fog layer likely going to be in play through around noon. So here's our visibility forecast. You see the fog getting pushed inland, right? So that's that onshore wind moving it onshore. We'll still have some fog along the coast as we head into Saturday morning. That will be patchy. We have a little bit more wind tomorrow, which will likely mix it out at the surface. But then the winds get lighter again as we head into Sunday morning. But I think more of the fog is going to be targeting areas closer to Galveston as we're heading into Sunday, because we get a little bit more of a southeast wind than that east-southeast wind we were dealing with today, which led to that dense fog along the coast. As far as visibility goes into Monday, looking okay around midnight. Here's a look at our temperature forecast for your Saturday morning. 63 Corpus Christi, 63 Kingsville, 64 there in Falfurrias. On Saturday, we're going to see those temperatures really warming up. 81 degrees there at 2 p.m. But, of course, not as warm as we were on Thursday. It's going to be very similar to your Friday, again on Saturday. But, again, that wind is shifting a bit more out of the southeast, and it will be a little bit stronger. We could have some gusts that are closer to 25 miles per hour as we head into Sunday, especially. Easterly, southeast winds still in play, more so southeast as we head into Saturday afternoon. 82 degrees, your high there will be in the upper 80s into the brush country. Couple of things to know, 3 important things to know. It will be windier again as we head into the middle and end of next week. It will be warm and humid well into next week. And we are looking at some rain for Texas next week, but that may not translate to South Texas. So here's our high pressure resulting in that sea fog. A little bit of precipitation here or there is possible, but mostly that's likely going to register more so as fog. We get a front that moves through Texas, but it's going to kind of stall. This model keeps the rain moving south. That might not be the case. It may stay closer to that boundary, which would leave us with less rainfall. You'll see here, something else I want to point out is going to be the low-level jet. So it's pretty quiet through the weekend, but once we get into Sunday, we start to see the wind picking up. And then as we get into Monday and Tuesday, watch what happens. The low-level jet kicks in. We see the higher winds closer to the Red River. That's also where our higher rainfall amounts are going to be, and that's where more of our energy is going to be. So you'll see here the low pressure that is going to track across kind of the central part of the state. We have high pressure that is going to shift. It's going to weaken. But essentially, a lot of that energy stays to our north, which is going to keep a good chunk of the rain to our north as well. But I do want to point out something. We start to see a low-pressure trough developing over the southwest as we head into the following week. That could set us up more so in a little bit more of a rainy pattern as we take a look at that extended forecast. But for now, it's mostly just sunny, muggy, and temperatures are remaining warm there in the mid-80s for the most part as we head into next week. Got more news in your sports.